Okay, I think I'm live now. Not in an Axios stream without it dropping once, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Let's see, where did the last one drop off at? What was the last thing it managed to catch me saying? Oh, it didn't even go in that deep. Oh, that's terrible. It like basically dropped the moment I started reading. Okay, so basic summary of what I read and never managed to get to stream. The chick all the way up at the top, that's a monk named Helena. She's a devout follower of the Way of the Silent Voice. And she is now joining us because she wants to fight for some reason. Yeah, that's a pretty decent summary of what all has happened. And let's then we shall have it. Oh, we're already meeting the guy who everybody wants to meet. Aurina. Have you come to gawk or to be put to the test? I grow tired of this babble. There's your Aurina, young one. Sharpen up. This will put... Hi, Shan. Welcome back. Sharpen up. This will put our abilities to the test. If even half of the stories are true. Okay, and we just get to promote her. So I get... They started off as warrior because I don't believe we have a monk class. What's her skills? She has fortitude, which is just more fortitude. Okay. So that's her skills. We could go barbarian for her. Barbarian looks solid. We could do defender. We'd be dropping a lot of speed. Hello, Topaz. Welcome back to you as well. Thank you, too, for being so faithful. Oh, she's not... it will affect her stats, though. We could do anything for her. She doesn't get hit too hard by any penalties of that sort. I wouldn't mind having another Dragon Master by the end of it all. So... what do you guys think? Should we make this monk a knight, a barbarian, a defender, or a dragon warrior? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Make that woman a barbarian. Topaz. So we got one person saying we should go barbarian. Shen is the only other person in the chat at current. What is your opinion? Should we make the monk a knight, a barbarian, a defender, or a dragon warrior? I'm cool with whatever. Our teams are pretty stacked at the moment. It's just my terrible ability to strategize that hinders us. I think we'll end up going barbarian if no one else says anything. Let little Topaz have his nice barbarian monk. Thing is, the moment I press the button, it's just gonna automatically happen. kind of wish there was like a promotion animation, even if it was small. Like the old FE games. It's just light that surrounds them and then promotion. Alright, I'm gonna hit that enter button in 10 seconds if no one else says anything. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Barbarian. Okay, so we're finally at the point where we can't actually use everyone on the team. Cool. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, Arma just has tons of different forms. And everyone's split into sections. Okay. Defeat Arma. Okay, so Arma just has a bunch of different... The entire center is just this one dude. That's wild. Okay, so now we need to plan accordingly to what we need on each side. These guys are just tanky. Yeah, all of them are just tanky over there. Like, is there any way to... Ooh, this is tough. So what we're gonna want to do is have... We don't have enough healers for this. We have certain characters locked to certain areas. Oh, this is a pain. Okay, so... Do you have the one where you just heal when you attack? Yes. Okay. So in that sense, this side doesn't need a healer. Okay, so we can deal with you later. You also can heal when you attack. Okay, so we can put some of our healers down the bottom. Because I don't believe you just do damage, yeah. So we need healers on the bottom. So Lincoln, well actually, yeah. Okay, and so now with that, now we need to decide how we want to set the rest of our team up for this. We should have one physical, one magic. I wish we had more healers, but we don't. Yeah, because I want the teams to look like this. But that's kind of a big ask. Bottom side, I think we're gonna swap Irving with Caius. And then this is our bottom team. Then up here, yeah, that looks pretty solid for the most part. You don't have defense. We don't want you taking those. Oh, that is... We're gonna swatch Elias and you, because Elias could tank. Elias could tank the melees. And we'll put... Yeah, we'll swap our physical over here. I think. Yeah, because... Okay. I think this is how we want to do it. Alright. Let's save. There we go. Okay. Okay. So this is just defeat the boss. Oh, I didn't put any magic users down here. That's a little annoying. I want to keep track of this dude, because that dude terrifies me. I'm not too worried about the firebrand. Okay. So let's see. Garrick. Garrick can do big damage, but he can't kill. You can do big damage and you can tank effectively, but you can't really land anything, so that stings a little. Maybe Bianca. Oh, Bianca could do this. Oh, she could definitely do this. Bro, did that dude just attack with a dolphin? Did this dude just attack with a dolphin? Nani?
This should be fun.
Can Garrick do damage now? Yes, he can. Come on, just land it. No!
Proudly meeting expectations.
I'd be honored.
We missed a 75% rip. Now we need to hope we can land this.
Coming in hot!
Is Alden peeking? Oh, he almost peeked. So that's our top side done for now. Now we have this troublesome scenario. We could, in theory, attack this dude. The problem is, we don't want to attract the dragon. Can we do anything here? Oh, Irving can just finish him off. Let's go.
I will not yield!
One shot. Let's go. No worries. There goes Irving.
What was I thinking?
Yeah, that's not too good. Alright, but now Sophia Oh, if you could just land one crit. Let's
Dynamic
go.
duo coming through!
Let's go. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Then Marin can just come up for the heal.
I think I can be proud of this.
That's a good stat boost. That was a good stat. Okay. Now a little bit of a trickier one. How much? Okay, we could tank a res. Okay. I'm not too worried because no one on this side can get procced or come down. So we could just attack willy-nilly. Effectively. Helena, if you were to attack this dude. Oh, easy wipe. Easy wipe. Easy wipe.
Embrace your fallen fate.
Ooh. That was nice. That was nice. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Now Salone. You ain't gonna be hitting that hard.
What'll it be?
CIA.
I guess.
What can you do? You could do some decent stuff here. You could do really decent stuff here. No crit. Can we crit this time? No. Okay. So now, Salone, please attack this guy. That way you don't die. How much could Lincoln do?
Right away.
Lincoln could do 13 effectively. So if we can bring this dude down. But that's a little tough because Salone's only way to bring him down that low is effectively a 50-50 chance. How are we feeling Gambit today? I say yeah. Start of the stream, might as well. Let's go. Alright, Lincoln. Lincoln, if you don't mind, just land it. Let's go. Okay, we're doing okay. Now for the top layer. These guys scare me. I'm not worried about this guy on this side. Everyone can deal with this guy here.
I'm here.
Let's see. If Samara could crit, that would be great. But I think we want her to attack the other one. Let's go.
Return to the sands!
And the reason why we wanted her to attack the other one is so that Brooke can come down.
At your disposal.
Because I believe we are close enough that we can finish this dude off here. Oh, that's a 50-50. Ooh. Okay. Caius. What can you do, Caius? You could bring him pretty close. Wait, did we just attack the wrong dude?
With every shot, progress.
You're lucky that was a good stat boost, Caius. You're lucky that was a good stat boost. Alright, Elias. Yeah, because you don't land, you don't do enough damage. What if Brooke were to come down? If she could crit and dodge. Well, let's see. If she crits, it's a ×2 multiplier. It's tough, man. We could come over here and try and crit this guy. But we also still won't be doing enough damage. Oh, this stings a little. This might be our struggle corner. Let's hope no crit. But we do dodge.
Sharp skills, full pockets.
That's not that good of a stat boost, in all honesty. Not for you, at least. Alright, we could finish him off here, though. So that's one of these dudes. Overall,
One step
top
at a
corner,
time.
not too good. Oh, this is terrible. That's a terrible stat boost. Okay. We get one dodge. We got another dodge. Another dodge. That one I'm a little bit more surprised to dodge. Ooh. Okay. Bianca getting some damage. Alright. Oh, Garrick landed to 33. Okay. So I'm still more concerned with this top layer. Caius can come over here and probably finish this dude off. I hope. Please crit? No. Of course no crit. Okay. So Samare. Can you crit? Yes, you
The
can.
desert sun burns!
Alright, Samara critting. Critting is Pog. Elias, can you finish off, please? Thank you.
Magnificent!
And then Brooke can come in and finish. Nice. Okay, so that's that top layer done. Right, CIA. You can't finish, but we can weaken.
What'll it be?
Alright, CIA, come in and finish up.
Bottoms up!
Thank you. Come on.
Fine by me!
It's okay. Alright, Lincoln, come on top and heal.
Right
Don't
away.
go away. Heal. Yes. And then Helena, we can move you up. And then we'll wait for the next turn to decide how we want to deal with activating them. This side is going to be tricky. Because we got to deal with you. He's magic based. But we also still have this dude.
Together.
Can Irving finish this dude? He can. Alright. So leave this to Irving. Irving takes pretty hefty damage. But we leave Sophia here to activate.
How can I help? Stay with me!
Heal up Irving. And then these guys, you all still have to finish up what you're doing.
Are you
So,
sure?
Alden. Alden needs to get some
Let's do it.
XP and somehow. Sure, try and land. Okay. Sarah. Oh, this is brutal. Can no one actually attack these guys at a decent percentage chance? I mean, Garrick technically. He's tanky enough that he gets around. Okay, he landed that. Okay, now we just need to do 7 damage. Doesn't sound hard. Wait. Okay, please. Thank you. Alright. It's gonna be better just not to use you. Alright, and that's our turn then. He also attacks using a dolphin. Or was that one an orca this time?
Here goes nothing.
Oh. Thank you, Sophia. Sophia, the goat.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
That's a decent stat boost. Okay, so we activated that side.
Right between the eyes.
Thank you, Garrick. Oh, thank you. Had me worried there. Okay. Bit of concern with this guy. I think that guy can easily take us out. Yes, he can. Okay. We want this guy highlighted. I'll put Garrick here. And
I'd
then
be honored.
We're gonna move everyone else behind him.
Let's do it.
Because we don't want to be in this guy's range. At least not on a first turn. This dude, I'm not too worried about. Sophia can come up and clean him up. Wow. We missed what is effectively 90%. That's insane. Alright. Go here. Marin, please heal.
Stay with me.
Corbin. Yeah, if you can land these, cool.
History will forget you!
Alright, dope. Cool. Alright. This side. This is a little tricky. We don't want these guys going... Well, okay. We can have the spirit go either way. Well, I guess it's called the Fire Lord. Heh, Fire Lord. So we could have the Fire Lord go either way. The Astral Seeker, I think we're equipped enough to deal with him if he does go. But our main thing should be, how do we want them to start moving? Because this guy could decimate our top if we're not careful. So I'd say we leave him just this side. That way we can get initiative. This dude, since he's magic based, I say we want
Oh, all
Salome
right.
in enough that she can not only tank, but also deal damage. I think this is our turn. Okay, 4 damage, and we get a nice strong 21 done. 21. Just as expected.
Would hate to be you right now.
Okay. Garrick needs a heal.
Sure bungled this one.
Oh no! Garrick glitched out of the map. I don't know what happened. Oh dear, who could have foreseen this coming? Oh shoot, the Fire Lord went up. Alright, our main objective is to get rid of this guy. Because this guy's gonna mess us up. And I don't think we are equipped to deal with that guy. Does not look like we are. Shoot, this is terrible. Of course not.
In position.
Alright.
You're really gonna try me?
I am utterly surprised.
Not bad, not bad.
That's a pretty good stat boost.
I'd be honored.
Alright, Sarah. What is your best way in a close combat? Oh, this dude can just crit all he wants, man.
I'd be honored.
This is not gonna be fun. Let's put Alden back here, that way he doesn't get attacked by the big guy. Okay, and now we have our more pressing concern on this. Oh, this is not how we wanted this to go. Because this dude is in range, and he can do stuff to us. Oh, never mind, he can miss us pretty easily, it looks like. Okay, he can miss Elias and Brooke easy. He can crush Elias. I mean, he can, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So what we're probably gonna want to do.
On the move.
Unless Caius can decimate this dude in one turn. Let's try this. Because if we can get rid of the Fire Lord, that saves us a lot of headache.
It's all in the execution.
Cool. Because now what we can do is we can come here.
All right.
We're gonna want to go this side and attack him from here first. He might attack Caius though. But not if we have anything to say about it. If we can crit, we didn't crit. Okay. This is not going as I thought it would have. CIA. Alright, and that's turn. Say come up. Yes. Alright, and then we just want these guys to move up.
My turn!
Sophia, you can come right here. Wait.
I'll take point.
Ooh, that was a no significant amount of damage.
Stay
Okay.
back, creep!
Sophia just being an MVP. Okay, one of these guys went down. Oh, he managed to land a hit.
The desert sun
Oh, that's fine.
burns.
We heal. We heal. We eat those. Oh, he managed to land a hit.
The desert sun
Don't matter.
burns.
We eat those. Samara the goat. We eat those.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Okay. A little bit of a scary moment there. But we're fine. Next turn. Ooh. Okay, Bianca is goading. Alright. If we can get rid of this dude, our problems on this side are done. Yep, as expected. Don't matter. He just needs the XP.
All right!
That's a really good stat boost, Alden. Please put it to use.
Make your peace.
Cool, cool. She gets the XP. Okay.
This will do.
It's alright. It's not that great. But we move down. Okay. This dude. We come up. We heal. Alright. These guys. Helena. If you don't mind. Oh, let's go. You let him hit with a 20%? Okay. We finish this up. Come over, we heal.
Nice to see you on your feet.
Lincoln gets a level up.
By your grace, Fane.
It's decent. Salome, we move you up. Okay.
All right.
Who do we want to give this to? Well, let's get some XP going. Alright, cool.
One step at a time.
Oh, Elias. You had so much potential early on, man. Whoa, I did not want to move her down that far. Wait, there.
I'm here. Whenever you need me,
Oh, she
Alice
has a heal
guides
too.
me.
Oh my goodness, look at that stat boost. I could have healed Caius earlier. Okay. But he gets the speed. Ooh. They're just looking to destroy Ivy, man. Irving. No crit. No crit again.
Let's do it.
Let's start moving our troops down toward the central
Can
meeting
do.
point. We want to mark off where all these guys can go. That way we don't activate them. Send Marim up to heal Bianca.
Together.
Oh, we missed.
Huh?
As long as we can finish this dude, we should be fine. Yeah. Can we crit? No, no crits. No crits allowed. Critting is forbidden. Do
Very
not
well.
crit. Oh, this is tough, man. Corvin. Okay. Just want to highlight where these guys go. Alright. Salone, if you can please.
It's all falling into place.
That's solid. Okay. Elias, do some damage, please.
Let's get going.
Caius, do some chip. Yes, we can. Heal. Lincoln heal. CIA go wait.
I am here.
Everyone else
If you insist.
group up. He critted on Sophia. How could he crit on Sophia? The evil. To crit on best girl. Look at that. MVP.
Oh, just my luck.
Ah, she had some good level up, so I'm not too upset at her for that. Alright. Marin, heal. Bianca. Attack. Can you finish him? Ooh. Not soundly. Oh. Can you finish him? Maybe. No. Ah.
Am I needed?
Actually, do you have defense to tank? You do. Alright, cool.
Are you sure?
I could have had Alden face her up forward so she could try and attack. Rip. Okay. Other side, though. We don't want this dude moving up towards us. Not too worried about the Fire Lord. We want to get rid of this guy. So, Caius should come into the attack range of the mage. Right? Or should we... Yeah, because Caius has some...
Oh, all right.
We either want Caius or Salone. Because they have our highest resistance. I think we go with Caius because of his skills. So we set him into wait there. We want Samara in next. Then we're
What would
gonna want
be?
CIA to move up.
If you insist.
Brooke in the middle. Elias just goes here, that way we can heal. And everybody's
Together
waiting for
we
that next
forge
bit.
ahead.
And turn. Oh. Okay, as expected. Okay, so they're only gonna move one at a time. See. Alright. Doing fine. Think so. No, we
I
want to give
guess.
it to CIA. Cool. Oh, snap. That's a lot of damage.
Nice move!
You know talent when you see it.
Ooh, that's a stat boost. That's a good stat boost. Alright, heal her up.
Almost lost you there.
Alright, now we want a physical to tank this. So we're gonna have Helena come in.
All yours.
I'm on it.
Okay. Now that
Am
we're
I
on this
needed?
side. Sarah, please land the 50-50. Let's go.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
Okay. We have this guy. We want Sophia in to deal with them. Then yeah, we're gonna want Elias here just in case, because he's just our powerhouse.
In position.
Bianca up here,
Interesting.
and our thief here. Alright. End that turn. Okay, Sophia comes in with the attack. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Fire Lord came in and attacked. Whoa! We did not eat that. Well, no, we ate that. We just did not handle that well. Okay. Come on, Caius. Do you have anything that can do better that won't get you doubled? Oh, that's gonna... This is gonna sting, man. Okay, we're doing okay. CIA, can you finish him? You can. What? Oh, if you get hit by this. Oh, you got hit. What the? How do you miss two 80% chances of being... What the? What did I just watch, man? That was garbage. Oh. Can you finish him? Not at a good rate. Can you finish him? Not at a good rate either.
All right.
I don't like these odds, man. I do not like these odds, Sam. I am.
All right.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for the heal.
Oh, all right.
Can we do this? I don't think we should do that though. Let's see, Salone, can you do anything about this dude? You could try. And I think probably our best thing to do is just to disarm him.
Pathetic.
Hope that works.
I am here.
It might. But I'm not gonna try that. No.
It is willed.
Helena needs heals. Does she have... Alright. You're just gonna need it. Okay. Now our other problem. Can you crit? Okay. Butters is being a champ. Okay. Alden has a 50% hit. I'm not gonna risk it.
Very well.
We're gonna give it to Corvin. Okay. This dude's gonna come.
How can I help?
We want to heal.
Stay with me!
Am I needed?
And there we go. Ah.
Time to turn the tide!
Let's go. Fireman. Oh, let's go. We managed to dodge a 50. Which is something we should have done with the others.
Maybe I should raise my rates.
That's a good stat boost. Okay. Don't really need to worry about these guys anymore. Need to worry about this dude though. Okay. We need to get rid of him. Lincoln, heal.
Nice to see you on your feet.
If thing is, I really, really do not want to miss. If we miss, it is over for us.
I'm here.
So please. Thank you. And now not. Of course not.
This one's on the house.
Thank you.
Nice move!
Oh. That was scary. Man. Okay. We take these.
If you insist.
Alright, this dude's always gonna land a hit on her. Similar scenario. It's just a game of luck. Alright, cool. So those are those done.
Whenever you need me.
Now we have this problem. Sophia can come up here and just finish it.
Dynamic duo coming through!
If Sophia doesn't get MVP for this map, I'm gonna be mad.
I'd be honored.
Alright. That's a lot of damage. Oh, we're almost there. Thank you. Okay, now we have the last two. This dude he's weak to physical. Okay, but he dodges a lot. This guy's weak to magic though.
Together.
Okay, let's bring, whoa, Irving in.
Lead the way. Stay with me!
Start bringing everyone into the front. Now this dude.
At your disposal.
Let's have Elias come here. We'll heal, and then let's see what happens from there. Alright, wasn't too bad. Ooh.
Come then, test your resolve.
Are we gonna one shot it? Alright, cool. Alright, so they're now on two opposite ends. So now all we need to do is just finish him. Oh, he can attack from that far? Say what?
In position.
Okay, Bianca can do damage here. And he should hopefully miss. Yes.
Let's do it.
Can Alden do anything and not get crit? Let's give it a 50-50 chance. Oh, he manages to land it. Cool.
I'd be honored. This will be quick.
And Irving's not close enough to where he could just go out and do damage. Rip.
Huh?
Alright. Now then for the second half. We can do some amount of damage, hopefully.
The desert sun burns.
Never mind, we can do it. Can we give the kill to CIA? Can you take it? Yes.
You have my thanks.
And it wasn't that much.
What can I say? I'm pretty great.
How did CIA the MVP. What? 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 Sophia and CIA had the same amount of kills, allegedly. What? Okay. Alright, Arma. Absolutely invigorating. It's been years since any challenger truly put me to the test. We may not have come had we known what a challenge it would be. I'm not sure I believe that, Princess. You don't seem the type to shy away from a challenge. Indeed not. And since we haven't, we should ask you some questions. Exiled One. Tell me, young man, what brings you here?
Huh?
Me? Go ahead, Alden. Well, we came to find someone. I guess that's you. Sarah said you would have one of the Godstones. I see. Though, I don't see what the point of fighting was if we're just going to talk anyways. You may understand in time. Would whichever of you is Sarah care to explain why you're after my supposed Godstone? I would. Our research led us to believe you're in possession of Theron's aspect. Yes, I gather that from your young friend here. You plan on taking it from me?
No!
Not at all. We just want to ask you about it. Good. For all our sakes, if that's the case, I'll allow it.
Are you sure?
Could you really take on all of us by yourself? Be glad you'll never know. Oh, and we just get to promote him. Okay, so he could be whatever he wants. What are we gonna make Arma? We can make him a lance user, which I don't agree with. I think that class is kind of dumb. We can make him a blaze into a fire lord. We could make him another dragon rider, but with magic. Or we can make him the guy who has a giant crystal axe and hops through portals. Chat chime. What do you want Arma to be? Fire lord, dragon man, crystal axe. Let me know. I don't know what I would have him be. I just think whatever it is, it's cool. What should we do? Let's see. Kills grant 3% crit chance, stacking and level. Ooh. That's a... If that's the case, then we should focus him down on the crit path. So, potentially that could just mean we go Surge or Riviere. Actually, I think it leads us down toward a Surge. want to say Gale. No, we are not going down Gale, Topaz. I do not like that class at all. It looks dumb. It is dumb. We just fought some of them and it's dumb. We are not going down the Gale path. You come up to one dude with armor and all of a sudden, oh, I can't do anything about it. We are not going down Gale. We could do Blaze, we could do Surge, or we could do Riviere. Or Reverie. It's probably French, so it's probably Reverie. So, we go Avatar the Last Airbender, Dragon Ball Z, or Guy with a Crystal Axe. You think Blaze? I think it might be cool. It would stack with his competitor. So Blaze would just be, he gets more raw power and then crits increase that power. Surge is just an increase in the crit chance, which works with his competitor. So I mean, if you think we should go Blaze into Firelord, I'm cool with that. If you think we should do Surge into the Dragon Master, I'm cool with that too. One's gonna be more damage focused, the other's gonna be crit focused. I still say Blaze only because that sounds cool. Alright, we don't have a Blaze, but that was mostly because so we had Bianca, and Bianca would have lost a lot of defense if we went down the Blaze path, if I remember right. The other choice was Elias, and Elias, no matter which path, just did not look too good for what he wants to be, which kind of sucks. Well, here's the thing, Topaz. If we want to build crit, then we need to go Surge. If we want to go raw damage, then we go Blaze. So we could go down the crit route, which is Surge and then the guy on the dragon. Or we could do Blaze into the Fire Lord. And that's just more damage. Going Blaze will give us the Bonfire skill, which works with his already innate skill, because Bonfire increases every kill you get, grants 4% more power. His main, like his personal skill, is kills grant him 3% crit chance every time. So either or. I'm cool with whichever. If you think we should get a Fire Lord because we don't have a Fire Lord, I'm down for that. I think we go Blaze. Just to make you happy, Topaz. I think we go Blaze to make you happy. I want Firelord. Alright, we'll go Blaze. There we go. Make him burn his enemies. Few know of the eternal aspects, and your group is not small. We've grown out of necessity. We believe someone is misusing the power of the aspects. What convinces you of that? We were attacked by one, a man capable of raising the dead. From what they've told me, the encounter, he was also able to phase extreme distances. Troubling. But an aspect alone wouldn't allow such things. Like the gods they represent, their domains are quite limited.
Surely not.
Exactly, which is why we believe he may be in possession of more than one. Reanimating a couple of corpses is possible for a powerful mage, but 40? It's explicably otherwise. Inexplicable, there we go. Likewise, phasing someone across a room is doable for many, but I've never heard of someone phasing themselves to a place they could not see. Say someone was in possession of two aspects and using them nefariously. What use would I be? You have an aspect of your own, do you not? Do you not have any insight on their nature?
You misunderstand.
I'll admit, I do carry Thorin's aspect, but he governs only competition. What would this tell me of necromancy or teleportation? This necromancer alone is not what worries us. It appears many more aspects continue to disappear from the ancient Calamity temples. Why would the aspects be found in Calamity temples in the first place? Why not? The temples are thousands of years old, decrepit, and hardly secure. But I see your point. Security is of little importance when there is no opening for it. Wow, I butchered that last sentence. Exactly. But for the first time in 1,000 years, someone is. We've identified at least 4 sites in Delia, which were recently targeted. How recently? In the scope of the past 2 or 3 weeks? I see. I know of one such site. It's not far from here. From the sounds of it, every second we waste is another second gifted to this necromancer. So you'll come with us? I will. I expect you'll have use for me if we run into this necromancer.
Things change.
Though, in truth, I have my own reasons for returning to the temple. I cannot promise to see all of your affairs through to the end. Nor would we expect you to. A group like ours could hardly be united by one singular purpose. You are not the same princess I knew during my days in the Oasis. I suppose I'm not. The shade of Crane reaches us eventually. Okay. I say it's time for some supports. Am I right? Let's read some supports. Let's start out with MVP girl Sophia and Caius. Were you ever a dancer, Caius?
Well,
Not in any professional sense. Why do you ask? You fight like a dancer. Jumping around so gracefully. I almost expect you to take a bow. Oh, after that last battle. Oh, bow. Wait, my dude is on a horse. How is he? Yo, is my dude dancing on a horse? Is he just like standing on top of it, dancing as he fires arrows? That would be a bit ridiculous. I guess so. Now that I say it out loud. What about you? Were you ever a dancer?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I still am. Have you ever looked up into the canopies and twirled around and around? It turns something ordinary into something absolutely magical.
Huh?
Can't say I have. But maybe next time maybe the next chance I get, I'll give it a try. You definitely should. Actually, that's what I was doing when I met Butters. Right before him, I was cornered by a bear. Isn't that right, Butter? Bet that was a sight to see for this guy.
Oh, Butter.
Then I taught Butter to dance too.
Uh-huh.
Now that's something I'll need to see to believe.
Ta-da!
Alright, come on, Butter. Show Caius. Dance, dance, dance. Well, would you look at that? A dancing ferret. That is cute.
Yep.
Isn't it? Butters is a pretty good dancer too. I'm still trying to pick up some of his moves. Best of luck with that, Sophia. Thanks. That was wholesome. Alright. Sophia and Alden. Alden, hey! I was talking to Salone recently about mage stuff, you know, and she mentioned something about mages having pets pretty frequently. Really? I didn't know that. Maybe that means I'll get to have a pet after all.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they'll help with spells or chores or something. To be honest, I'm not completely sure. I heard they're called familiars? Oh, I know about familiars. Back in the academy, we called them storm spirits. They can be summoned with spells, usually to fight or do some other simple task. Wow. So then they're not real animals?
Nope.
Not in the way Butter is. But if they're summoned by a well-trained mage, they can look and act like real animals pretty well. That sounds wild. Could you show me one?
Are you sure?
I mean, I could try, but I'm not sure I'm good enough to make it convincing. Or to make sure it doesn't attack anyone. I wouldn't want it to try end up beating Butter or something. Yeah, that would not be good. Maybe we'll hold off on that then. I think that's probably safest. Let me tell you this though, Alden. You're a much better mage than you'll give yourself credit for. No, he's not. Don't you dare tell him lies. Don't tell Salone I said this, but she trained for a long time to do some of the stuff you've picked up naturally.
Aw, come on.
There's no way that's true. It is, I swear. Now, I'm not saying you should rest on your laurels, but it might be good to give yourself credit now and then, especially if you catch yourself feeling discouraged. Thanks, Sophia. Next time I'm feeling down, maybe I'll try that.
Uh-huh.
Of course. I hope it helps. She's a big ball of positive energy. Oh boy, Benji. Hiya, Benji. I just wanted to tell you, what you did back there in the aqueducts, charging in like that all by yourself, I thought that was super brave.
Hey, thanks! Thanks, Sophia. Honestly, I didn't even think about it. If you can believe that.
Wish I could do that.
Wow. So it's just like a natural instinct for you?
Exactly. No better way to describe it.
Sounds like you're always a warrior spirit in you.
Come on, who's surprised? Absolutely. In fact, I already just happen to be wearing my dad's old armor.
That was really good thinking. Was he a warrior too?
Oh yeah. I've got a big legacy to live up to. With him being a war hero and everything. So when enemies started attacking the aqueducts, I knew I had to defend my home. Who else would have, you know?
Doesn't Red Hill have a militia? I mean, aren't there people who are supposed to defend it if it comes under attack? Like a garrison?
Yeah, we might have had one of those. But I knew they wouldn't stand a chance without me. Besides, they're probably too busy defending the aqueducts.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense. You definitely make a big difference in the battle.
I should hope so. After all that trading, I'm glad to have something to show for
Nothing less than the best.
I think that proved to everyone. Benji's ready to make a profession out of my skills. It's time to show the world what Benji got.
Yep.
Yeah! Woohoo! Oh man. Oh man, what did I read? What did I read? I don't want to know what I just read. Alright. Sisters. Finally fair to say we're in over our heads? No more than usual. True enough. I'm still not sure how you plan to explain this to our family. But keep things exciting, I suppose. I prefer a little less excitement. A few more answers myself. That'll come, in time, and after some more excitement. That's what I'm worried about.
Are you sure?
Really? What for? Take a look around. Irving, Elias, Bianca. They trust us now. At least more than they did. Even Lincoln's starting to come around. And they're certainly capable. I'm not sure any of us are capable enough. We don't even know what we're up against. You never know until you're actually in the thick of it. Remember that botany study you forgot about until the day our tutor came to visit?
Unbelievable.
Of course I remember. Even with everything else in my mind, I still have nightmares about it. That is the face of someone who saw a nightmare. Incredible. I don't think a word you said about that plant was true, but you spoke with such confidence. I bet he's still putting its leaves in his tea as a sleep remedy. I was right about the blossoms. They're pink. I checked. Of course you did. Well, anyway, I see your point. In an ideal world, you're right. There's nothing to worry about. And these all are baseless doubts. I just hope that's the world we live in. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
We must.
That we will. Alright, that was a solid conversation. Brooke, I'm glad you managed to keep everyone alive. They didn't make it easy. Each of them seems to have a knack for getting into trouble. We said we'd pay, but we never said it would be easy.
No.
No, your mother said you'll pay, and to protect you, not spy on a detachment of Delian troops. More than anything, I'm lucky you're alive. Or there'd be nowhere safe in Terrazel to hide from her wrath. My mother's really not a wrathful person, Brooke.
You can't be serious.
That's right. She was probably just ignorant of my reputation as a cold-blooded assassin. I'm sure if you and Sarah wound up dead, she'd tell me not to lose sleep over it and pay me something for my troubles. Alright. I see your point. Hard not to. Well, what matters is we're back together now. And hopefully for good. Huh. We'll see about that. What I'm more concerned about are the aspects. I was surprised Sarah would trust Delian troops enough to actually wield them. I wouldn't worry too much. This seems to be relatively harmless and an inexperienced bunch, except for that Lincoln fella. He's got a real stick up here. Brooke, please, not so loud. Or what? He'll insist on defending his honor with a duel? That could be fun. Now who's getting into trouble? Oh, you're no fun. Good. That's not what we're here for. Now come on. Let's rejoin with the others before they suspect us of plotting something. Maybe we should be plotting something. Brooke.
Can't trust them.
Never hurts to have a backup plan. The levels of sass. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Alright. Bianca. Samara, you're shivering like crazy. Are you alright? Huh? Oh, I'm alright.
Huh?
Do you mind if I sit down with you?
If you say so.
I suppose that's fine. Do you always sit alone when you're feeling overwhelmed?
I can't help it.
I don't like for other people to see. Have I ever told you about the town I grew up in? Kurt? We've never spoken for longer than 5 minutes, Bianca. So no. It's a beautiful place. Really. People talk about Red Hill and its rolling hills, but they never mention Kirch. A little further out of the way, sure. But it's not as beautiful, if not more. Anyways, my older brother and I would spend all day long just running around in the cornfields when we were younger. It sounds nice. I never really had the chance to frolic as a child. Well, you're a princess. I'm a commoner.
This makes no sense.
I wish people would stop using that word. There's no difference between you and I. I frolicked, you learned. That's a difference. Even if it's unimportant one. You don't see me any differently.
How cute!
Of course not. I see. Thank you for sitting with me. This was all the direction, huh? All just a distraction, huh?
Could be.
Depends on how you look at it. I just saw stream flicker. Are we still stable? Are we still stable? Yes. Cool. Depends on how you look at it. Now, doesn't it? Alright. And finishing up Samara. Fancy seeing you up this late. Some heavy reading you got there? Heavy reading is the only kind I get to do, I'm afraid. We've been on a tier trying? We've been on a tier trying to research. Never heard that phrase before. We've been on a tier trying
I'm
to.
with you.
Oh, we good. Yeah, thank you, Topaz. I found that the best ways to understand something is sometimes to teach it to someone else. You mind giving it a go? You're only saying that, so I'll tell you what I'm researching.
Perhaps.
Even if that were the case, I'm sure you know the point is still valid. I'm a good student.
Are you sure?
That remains to be seen. Where have you studied? Many places. More places than I would have liked to, in fact.
I'm following.
And what was it you studied? Life. The world. Magic. Failure. Failure. Curious word to mention that you studied.
Careful.
If you haven't studied failure, one or two things is true. Either you haven't pushed hard enough, or you weren't paying attention when you did. Exactly. My mother used to say that when Sarah and I were young. Used to. She's still very much around, is she not? Oh, she's around. She just isn't lecturing us anymore. What would she have to lecture about? Serenity Rohan would lecture anyone about anything. More than could. She'd love to. Having seen you and Sarah in action, I suspect those are lectures I'd be lucky to partake in.
Are you sure?
You say that now.
Perhaps.
So is that a no on the aspects? That's a no on the aspects. Maybe next time. I feel some chemistry there, bro. That was solid. That was solid. Alright. Princess Unnerving. Let's see. How many of these? Let's see, we have Benji's. CIA has a group all on her own. Salone has a few. Oh, we could get... Helena has gotten a couple too. Cool. Alright. Alright, let's keep going. I don't think I have enough time to do another map because like I would be risking it if I do another map. But let's see. Let's see. Your friends seem to trust you very much, Irving, with their lives. I'm sure they have good reason to. The Academy has trained us all to be leaders as well as soldiers. Then they trained you well. I appreciate that. Were you always so eager for war with my people? No, I'm not eager for it even now. A soldier should never be eager for war or peace. Only eager to follow commands? Well, an army without obedience is not an army. It would be raiding party at best, or a mob. Some armies aren't so unlike mobs. Your kingdoms are better than that. Your own kingdoms are better than that. What makes you so sure? They stood down the moment you gave them an order. Their obedience saved you. Their obedience to you saved our lives. And what if I had asked them to tear you limb from limb? Then I suspect they would have obeyed as well. That's not a pleasant thought, but you could never do that. Because someone has, in turn, ordered me not to? No. Because you're practicing a type of obedience. Your obedience to a heart, in a way.
Of course.
I can live with that. I think that's what I'm trying to say, actually. Our world would do better to prioritize a higher form of obedience. If it makes the world better, I'm all for it. That was kind of a boring conversation. Brooke, it's good to be back with you. I'm also glad people who pay me are alive. Well, and close enough to continue doing so.
Unbelievable.
How endearing.
Maybe I should raise my rates.
You hired me as a bodyguard. Don't forget. I charge extra for flattery. It's hard. Thanks for the reminder. I wanted to ask, have you seen anything suspicious in your time with the group while we were away? Anything concerning that should be brought to our attention?
Can't trust them.
All that talk of trust was pretty short-lived. I never said I don't trust them. Just so long as you can see them. Seems reasonable enough. Now tell me, what have you seen? Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Most of them are pretty boring. Except that Garrick guy, maybe. He's trouble, but the interesting kind. Not the kind you should be worried about. Oh, snap. Does my girl got a thing for Garrick? I'd say that's quite fortunate, actually. Well, congratulations then. Let's hope they prove to be as competent as you expect, Brooke. Maybe if you took some time to reflect on it, you'll see that yourself. If that's a trick to convince me to stop charging for my services? Aw. Okay, it says I reconnected. It says I reconnected, but did I? Did I really reconnect? Am I really reconnected? I have a red dot there. Please don't tell me stream died. Please don't tell me stream died. Okay, I think we're good. Stream's a little bit behind. Give me a moment. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm actually... Okay. So, for you guys, it didn't even look like I went out. Wild. Wild. Absolutely wild. Cool. Amazing. I was out for like 3-4 minutes and it... Oh. Okay, whatever. If that's a trick to convince me to stop charging for my services, it won't work. You really are hopeless. Glad we established that early in our relationship. Saves us a lot of trouble. Okay. Alright. Sarah and Lincoln. You still don't trust us, do you? I've devoted years of my life to uncovering and thwarting every imaginable plot of your family. I do hope you'll forgive me if I have my reservations. Has what happened at Red Hill done nothing to change your mind? Whatever your intentions, I imagine were of little use to you dead. On the contrary, I would think my uncle would be quite pleased to know we'd brought an end to some of Delia's fiercest soldiers. I assume that's supposed to comfort me? Look, if you really feel this is some sinister ploy, I'll not hold you against your will. You and your friends are free to return to Delia whenever you please. But outside of our protection, I can't promise no harm will come to you. And inside of your protection,
I'd be honored.
I can only promise to value your lives as my own. A generous offer. You need only give me the chance to prove it's true. If anything certain, I'm sure the road ahead will provide plenty of opportunities.
Of course.
Then you'll see I'm a woman of my word.
Indeed.
I'll be watching closely. You can rest assured of that. Good. We all need someone watching our backs. A little hostile. Rowan? Oh, is that supposed to be more like Rowan? Valmiran. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I'm intrigued.
I've heard so much of the beloved princess of Aramor. I simply wanted to see her myself.
Of course.
This certainly has nothing to do with the communications between Serenity and your father, does it? How do you know of them? How do you? I read her mail as a child, as I'm sure you read Henry's.
You're not half bad.
I guess it takes an heiress to know one. Did it not color your perception of her to hear such treachery? You think Serenity was deliberately suggesting treason? She was a plant from the King Darius. She was a plant from King Darius. It is no secret that Henry Valmarin is a snake. Huh. I suppose I assumed that Serenity was the same way. Easy assumptions to come to, from all I've heard. She's ruthless and she cares for Aramor greatly. But she is also loyal to the throne, and always has been. Loyalty is a foreign concept in Delia of late. Hard to imagine I'm the only one she's fooled. No less than 5 different agents were reading their communications in Delia. You can be sure that the other major noble houses knew. Anyone with half a brain knows my father craves power. I can't imagine they were surprised.
It's simply politics.
Surprised? No. But hard evidence can be quite damning, as I'm quite sure you know all too well. So what are you saying? That there was a ploy against my father? There was. He trampled it long ago. I don't understand how he does it, but your father is a horribly intelligent man. I've been searching for those answers all my life. Interesting. We got some deep lore. Deep lore. Alright, Marin and Benji. Oh boy. You sure have a lot of energy, Benji.
Hey, thanks!
Huh. Yeah,
Wait.
I get it a lot. My friends used to say my parents put fertilizer in my breakfast.
That's an unpleasant thought.
Hey, peak performance takes commitment.
Can't argue with that. Did you grow up around Red Hill?
Nothing less than the best.
Yup. Born and raised. It's a great place. Always something to do.
Really?
I'm a little surprised. That's why some rural folk move to the big cities, you know, to be part of the action.
It's simple.
Ha! Wherever Benji goes, he brings the action. Best way to win every race is to never slow down.
I knew students at the academy who would have said the same thing. They were a lot of fun to be around.
Oh yeah. I never spent too much time socializing though. Plenty to keep you busy on the farm.
Sounds about right. Well, maybe this is your big chance to see the world.
I would have been happy to stay right at home, but no one burns down Benji's hometown without a fight. Besides, I'm always up for a challenge.
That's good to hear. I'm sure the battles to come will challenge all of us. We'll need to get help. We'll need all the help we can get.
Well, Benji doesn't pull punches. You won't have to worry about that.
Just be sure to pace yourself. It's hard to improve when you're injured.
I always pace myself. As fast as Benji can go. I scrape. Or a 2's nothing a hailer kid to handle.
Well, then you better stick close to 1.
Or you better keep up.
Oh boy. Yep. Alright, Irving. Salone. You've sure surprised me, Irving. Pleasantly. I hope you'll excuse me if I'm unsure what you mean. How so? When group, I wrote you off. Standard overzealous soldier type. That's very kind of you to say, Salone. The highest praise one can receive. Standard. I was wrong, though. It doesn't take a stunning intellect to see that. Understood. Tell me, what do you see now? Not a chance in the world. Why not? He bites. Let me give you a little advice, Irving. If a woman tells you how great they think you are, they're probably lying to you. We aren't honest creatures.
What?
Salone, I hate to break it to you, but I think that's more of a you thing. Maybe so. But don't think I missed you implying that I'm great. I did no such thing. Sure you did. Just wasn't on purpose. Or was it? I don't know how to feel with that one. Alright. Can you believe how far we've come since Duskwater? Of course I can. It's hard. It's a grand adventure I always yearned for. I knew I would get it someday. Uh-huh. You know, it's alright to be a little homesick. I do. I miss my mom and pop sometimes, but there wasn't much in Duskwater to miss. Why would I be homesick? Home doesn't need to be interesting or fun. It's a place of safety, a place you can be comfortable. A lot of cold comfort coming our way recently. Yeah, things have been a little rocky. Doesn't mean I'm ready to go running home to Mama. No, I wouldn't think so. Just want to check in and see where your head is. On my shoulders last I checked. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You and I are really one older brother away from being the same person. What do you mean? You lived in a small town that you felt wasn't big enough for what you wanted out of life. So did I. Without my brother moving to Sojourn, I may have still been there. You're braver than I was. Oh. I don't know about that. You're sort of like a rock for me. I look to you to know how to act. You would have much better manners if that were really the case. No, I do. Not when we're sitting around or traveling, obviously, but when things get tense. You know what word... You know what world... You know that world... You know that world better than I do. Just read wrong for me. Well, not for long. You're learning fast, and we've seen more than our fair share of conflict already. I've got a feeling we won't be seeing an end to that anytime soon. I think we all have that feeling. Do you really look to me? More than I'd care to admit, actually. Wow, that's a weird feeling, honestly. I don't know how to feel about it. Next time we're in mortal danger and you feel a little heat on the back of your head, that's me sitting staring at you. It's creepy, really.
How cute!
I'd say a lot of things could describe you, CIA. Creepy is not one of them. You really make me feel like a better soldier, you know? You're so much more than a better soldier. And don't let old Lincoln tell you any different. He cares in his old way. Thank you for confiding in me, CIA. I'm glad we had this talk. Sure thing, Captain. That was nice. Hey, Helena. What is that you're working on there? Working on might be overstating here. This is a leisure.
Could have fooled me.
Huh. What is it you're leisuring at the moment? I'm knitting. It helps calm my mind. Doesn't look all that calming to me. Your hands are moving at 100 miles a minute.
Hush.
Speed is relative, CIA. Were I a beginner, I would go a tenth as fast. I feel the stress of the action tenfold. I've spent a great deal of time knitting, and thus, even a quick pace is relaxing to me. Never thought I'd hear someone make knitting sound so scary. I think you and I have different definitions of fear. I think you're the only person I've ever met that actually has a definition for fear. Fair enough. Would you mind teaching me?
I wonder.
That depends. Would you mind learning? I'm not sure. I think we should figure that out together. I'm curious to see. Let's be on with it. I can't believe you just pulled that off. We pulled that off, Garrick. I'm letting you take the occasional credit for my genius. We've been over this.
Are you sure?
So now we wait. This is too good. What if Lincoln walks in before Bianca does? He won't. I memorized their schedules. Bianca is going to freak when she thinks Lincoln has really been in love with her the whole time. Where did you learn to forge handwriting like that? Do you have any idea how many drunken love letters I've had written to me? Let alone the countless ones that were given to me to pass on to someone else. You've read the ones for other people?
Really?
Of course I do. Sometimes I even change a little detail and ruin them or make them better. It was a good hobby, really. That is positively evil. But I only changed the ones that obviously had no chance or needed the help.
You're really something.
That doesn't make it any better. Letters are private.
Can you not?
What's got up your pants today? Are you forgetting you were just all in for us forging a love letter to Bianca? That was before I realized the framework came from other people's suffering.
Oh, come on.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Half of them don't even remember writing them the next day. What are you hiding now? Well, maybe I work on a letter of my own.
Could have fooled me.
Hold your horses. You what now? I said maybe I'm working on a letter of my own. And you thought it was a good idea to tell me this?
Hardly.
Of course not. But you yelled at me to tell you, so I did. Fair enough, I do that sometimes. Who would this letter happen to be for? Wouldn't you like to know? I would. Yo, the chemistry between them. That is some fire chemistry. Fire chemistry. So I hear you were parts of some super secret task force for the Amorians.
Huh?
Do you now? I wonder how accurate the source you're listening to are. Oh, I'm an old hand at the gathering information. I think they're rather reliable. Interesting. Some sort of spy? You look Delian. You could say that. I spent years manipulating people to make it so we all got what we wanted. Lots of coin in it. I can imagine. Back with my team, we valued our informants greatly. It's an underappreciated art. Getting information out of people that they don't want you to have. I couldn't have agreed more. It's refreshing to meet someone that understands the merits of my profession. It's not as easy as it looks.
Well,
I can imagine making it look pretty easy. Look at you go. That was pretty bad, huh? Atrocious. But I'll give you an A for it. Just what I wanted. A consolation prize. Well, what is it that you want? I can't imagine your plans landed you in the rank of a double deserting group of degenerates. I can't say they did. What a mouthful. But you're not wrong. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know that I was happy where I was, truly, but who knows where we're headed now. Just along for the ride, huh? From what I've gathered, you spent a long time floating along someone else's current. You don't strike me as the kind of set your own pace.
hold on.
You know, once upon a time, I wasn't. Maybe one day, I'll get back there. Though life is a big fish in a small pond. Though life as a big fish in a small pond was bad, I just didn't stop to think how big the other pond gets. Pretty damn big as it turns out. You must be used to that. Though, as a spy yourself. Oh, I was a small town barmaid. Every time I think I have this group figured out, it throws me for a loop. What is a small town barmaid doing in the most wanted military group on the continent? Sitting around talking to people who were supposed to be my enemies, I guess. Solid. All right, Brooke and Benji. Oh boy.
Great Tara Brooke.
No, it's more, huh.
Benji's always ready.
Something like that, right?
Great Tara Brooke. You're one scary lady.
Hmm.
Am I?
Blast.
Boo.
To most people, I mean. It takes a lot more to scare Benji.
Is that so? Did I ever tell you how I got this scar? On my ankle?
Benji doesn't think so.
If you look carefully, you'll see. They're bite marks. From a man. I strangled him to death with my legs as I hung from the ceiling.
Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up?
Let's just read that one last time. I strangled him to death with my legs as I hung from the ceiling. Where do I sign up? Whew. Can I get some sympathy in the chat? Anyone else feeling that?
No way!
What did he do? He looked at me in a strange way. Kinda like how you're looking at me now.
Whoa!
Whoopee. I'm sorry, Brooke. Real sorry, honest, I didn't know. Benji, I'm kidding. He was a slaver. Oh. Well, Benji definitely won't do anything like that. Good. That should keep assassins like me off your back. For the most part.
Hey, thanks!
Got it. Thanks for the tip. I gotta get a workout in. But it was great to chat. See ya. Poor kid. I think we learned a more valuable aspect about Brooke than we did anything else in this game. That was worth it. Alright, Lincoln, you got a couple. We're almost done. We're almost there. Alright, Bond. 2 esteemed captains in the Delian army, now deserters. How in the black abyss did this happen? We weren't so esteemed after we added stop at a village from being raised by bandits to our itinerary. Remember that? I do. And what a great use of that memory is to me now. Never said it would be.
No.
No, you did not. Look, Varric's not the man he was when either of us enlisted. We both know that. True, but he's still king.
Ugh.
Why should that mean anything? He's broken every oath he's ever uttered. Then the crown has lost its weight. That feels like an understatement.
Troubling.
I don't know. If Sterling felt the same way, he'd be with us right now. There must be more to the story. Well, whatever it is, we're staying loyal to our oath to protect Varric's subjects. Even if he isn't. Difference between fidelity and blind loyalty, remember? Good to know you're paying attention. Now and then again. Hey there, big fella. How many times must I insist on respect before you comply? More than you have, apparently. It's a shame your service to the army was cut short. With a tongue like that, you might as well become quite accomplished at chopping vegetables.
What a joke.
Is that supposed to scare me into submission? I'll have you know, I quite like vegetables.
Disgraceful.
Must you try my patience with every waking moment? Must I? That's a little extreme. Will I? That's an entirely different story. While you're here, we may as well review the last battle and improve. Surprisingly, you did rather well. Yeah, Garrick, you did great last time. you did great last time. Surprisingly, I always do well. I think we both know the truth of that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Garrick, in Brookstead I received a copy of your transcript.
Great.
Blast. Can't get away from Galen no matter how far away we get from home. Why do you harbor such bitterness toward him? He's an excellent leader. I wouldn't esteem. Personally, I admire him to a great deal. That's why I find you both so unbearable.
Indeed.
Afraid we might actually hold you accountable to the person you would become. Alright, I think that's enough rummaging around my personal life for one day. What do you think gives you the right anyways? I'm sorry. Am I getting on your nerves? Yes, point taken. Two can play that game. Well done.
No.
Point missed, rather. I do not wish to play games. I only wish to help you develop into a stellar fighter and commander. And I'd have an easier go of it without your constant pestering. I'm just trying to crack a smile out of you. Demonstrate some maturity, or perhaps you may see one.
You're really something.
All right. See you around, Lincoln. Good day. All right. Hey, Salome. I've been meaning to ask. Have you ever tried the whole rich, haughty visage? Allow me to think of it for a moment. Do I ever get tired of being rich? Of course not. But haughty then? Surely sometimes it has to feel a bit much. Topaz, are you by any chance like delayed on the stream? But what? Why am I just getting hot now? I think that's a reach. You hardly know me at all. Yet you presume to understand how I feel day to day.
Hardly.
Never said understand you. Never said I know you. Just think it must get real tiresome pretending to be so high and mighty.
That's cute.
Pretending. Right. Do you ever get tired of being right all the time? Funny thing about that, I actually do. Do you know how hard it is to be the smartest and most handsome person around? Funny thing about that, I actually do. Alright, we'll have to agree to disagree then. Maybe over tea?
You're not half bad.
Wow, I'm speechless. Your originality and approach are... Let me down easy, why don't you? The nerves don't help. I'm only a lowly peasant, remember? Are you really never going to let me live that down? I was having an awful day. I have an awful days, too. I don't berate people for their social status because of it. Yeah, I know. Would you believe me if I said I'm working on it? Are you being sincere when you say it? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. How does one work on being an insufferable brat? Very carefully, I guess. Though, I wouldn't say you're insufferable. Or a brat. Not to my face, at least.
Right.
Not at all. You grew up under different circumstances than I did. Who am I to judge?
I'm intrigued.
That's awfully mature for you. Where's my young bravado-filled warrior with a poor flirting skills?
I'm all in.
Oh, him? Nice guy. Handsome in the sort of frustrating way, you know? Wish I was that handsome. I might be able to get him to meet you for a tea. Deal. Fantastic. Yo, Garrick's just out here with the Riz.
Oh boy, it is Benji time.
I take it you're the son of Benji Bestenkalis? Benji Bestenkalis? Kalas?
Benji!
Yes, ma'am. How did you figure that one?
The name. Anyway, my father knew yours when they were younger, so I'm not sure if yours ever told you about it.
Were they in the army together?
No.
Not quite, no.
Well, most of the stories my dad tells me are from his army days, so I don't know if I've ever heard of it.
Wasn't your farmy only in the army for a year?
Yep. He always used to say he made more memories that year than the rest of his life combined.
Oh, come on.
I see. So he never told you about Henry Valmarin?
No way!
Oh, Henry. Yeah, I talked about him all the time. How did you know him?
He's my father.
Whoa!
Oh. Oh! I didn't even realize! Solom Valmarin! Henry Valmarin! Makes a right bit of sense now that I think about it. Gee, I promise I don't always miss things like this.
It's alright, Benji. We all have our strengths. Yours just happens to be mostly physical.
Hey, thanks!
You can say that again. In fact, I'd really like to hear it again.
Down, Tiger. Why do I feel like they did that just that she says down, Tiger? Can we finish Benji? Oh. Wait, where's Garrick? Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright. We keep reading. Well, this is awkward.
Huh?
A bit, maybe. Think we ever met in a battle before?
Not likely.
I can pretty much guarantee we haven't.
What now?
And how's that? We're both still here. Oh, right. Because if we had, you would have easily killed me, right? Bianca, do you know what... Do you know of the lull? That they have the biggest egos on Elatan, apparently? Then allow me to expand your knowledge. They... Yeah, I know. Most elite task force King Darius has. That's what you were going to say? More or less.
Well,
You should also know they don't retreat. They either succeed in their mission or die trying. So if I was ever assigned to your battle group, one of us would not be standing here.
Huh?
That most certainly, that is certainly a useful bit of intel about the Amorians. More clandestine operations. Thank you for sharing, Caius. Blast. You're really going to pass that along. Come on, Caius. I thought you played a little harder to get. Yes, well, you didn't strike me as one for the games. Learned that lesson the hard way. Indeed. More Benji. You were lucky we were around to pull you out of that one, kiddo.
At the aqueducts?
Oh yeah.
No way!
You were lucky Benji was holding down the fort when you showed up.
Is that what Benji was doing?
It's simple!
Yup. The arches were destroyed when you got there, were they?
Not completely. But we also got there pretty quick.
Well, you'll never know how it would have played out otherwise.
I think I have an idea.
That can put you in a lot of trouble, getting big ideas.
How cute!
Better to avoid them for the most part, right? Ideas generally. There's a lot that's starting to make sense here.
It's just something my dad used to say.
Not too far from the tree, huh?
I want to be like him in a lot of ways. That's part of why I'm so excited to fight with all of you. I want to carry his armor to new battles and new heights of glory.
Well, try not to be like him too much. If we can help it, let's avoid you winding up like with a debilitating injury.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
One idea you can put up with?
Yeah, I think so.
Helena! She still has Caius. You're a kind man, Caius. I appreciate that. Though I wonder what made you break your holy silence to say it. I'm no longer bound by my vow of silence.
Huh?
Could have fooled me. Kidding. But anyways, what inspired you to risk inflating my ego? At Red Hill, what did those street urchins after the battle? Sharing your rations. That was a selfless act.
Well,
Right. To be honest, I was hoping no one saw that.
I don't understand.
Why? I know many who would have done the same thing, hoping that someone would notice. Well, I didn't want any of you to think that I was ungrateful for the provisions you shared. I'm really not. It's more that I know where my next meal is coming from. And they don't. They're just kids. I know what that's like. You have stood in their place? I have. I'm not proud of it, but if it weren't for unreasonably kind strangers, I don't know if I'd be here right now. Certainly none the way I am. That is nothing to be ashamed of. We are entirely dependent upon one another. There are merely those who admit this, and those who don't. Yeah, I believe that. Good. Then we are of the same mind. Looks like we are. Garrick and Benji, and this is our last conversation. You've chosen a life of an adventurer then,
Benji!
Benji's had that choice made. It's in his bones.
are you sure?
So joining us is just a step in fulfilling your divine destiny?
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
I see. Life on the road has its difficulties, you know. You never know when you'll return home, and sometimes you'll never wonder if you'll ever will.
That's not gonna stop Benji.
Other days, you're not so sure where you'll sleep once the sun sets, or where your next meal might crop up.
Nothing less than the best.
Not a problem for Benji. I brought a bedroll and enough corn on the cob to last me a lifetime.
You're really something.
At the rate you'll go through those, you'll need a caravan to transport that much corn. You didn't hire a caravan, did you?
No way!
I'd still be able to find one.
Don't you?
It's simple.
Oh, yeah. That sort of power food on me. I'm not picky.
In that case, I think we'll be alright. Minus the caravan. I think I'm caught up now, but IDK. If you are seeing me read Garrick and Benji right now, yeah, you're all caught up. Ah, that's understandable.
Hey, thanks!
So you'll help me carry some?
Then. Alright, and that is all the conversations. Let's get into upgrades. We have people we need to push. Number one among them, Sarah. Sarah, we used a lot of Flare Rune and Firewall. I think we should do Flare Rune, promote this. Okay. Helena should also be upgraded. Her key weapon was the double axe. So let's bump that up. Caius. I want to upgrade Caius. We should... Tokens? 3, 4. Go back. Upgrades. Caius? We could go warbow for Caius. We could go longbow for Caius. We could go shortbow for Caius. I want to go shortbow. There we go. Alright, and then lastly, we need Arima. We have not used him yet. So I don't want to upgrade him yet. Corvin. We'll do the base lard. Okay. We'll save the 2 for Aramon, and now we could upgrade to Irving. Samara, I kind of want to upgrade. Elias, I'm hesitant to upgrade him. Garrick needs an upgrade though, so we'll pump him up because he lost a bit, so we need to pump that up. And there goes ours 2 stats. We could always buy a couple more, but I think we're at a point where we should consider maybe tier 3s. But I'll hold off. Anyways, let's save. And doing one more map is a bit of a risk for me, but I say let's do it. Alright. In the Amaranian Waste, the party and fights and defeats the legendary Samurai, Arima. Though he does possess the eternal aspect, he claims he does not know much about their nature. And as one blade runs dry, another is opened. At the mention of the Calamity Temples, Arima perks up. Remnants of an ancient pre-Calamity empire, the Calamity Temples remain as shrines to the gods. Arima knows of such sites nearby, and agrees to join the group for at least that long. Helena, another newcomer, agrees to follow along. A monk of the Silent Way. She is seeking a higher purpose. After observing their connections with Irma, she decides this is a better call than any she has had yet. The party heads for a nearby Temple of Fame. Hey, this is what Lincoln says. Theron's blade. Good pilgrims, stay back. This is no time for offering. Something evil is afoot. Arima. It appeared. Then follow me. Stay close. Something necrotic is defiling the temple. I'll need to consecrate to stand any chance of cleansing it. Be on your guard. If you can protect me for that long, the temple's magic should be able to drive them back. Okay, we just get to promote her instantly. Alright, what are we making this? I guess she's a priest. Cleric. Something. But she watches over the temples. Sorta tomboy dommy mommy vibes. You know what I'm feeling? What are we making her? What's her skill? Grants adjacent allies 15% fortitude. We don't have a priest yet. So we could do priest. We could do another guardian. We could go inquisitor. Acolyte is a really big trade-off for her, though. So priest, guardian, or inquisitor? What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Kind of debating maybe priest. Maybe priest. Maybe priest. What are you guys thinking? I think I'm kind of set on priest in all honesty. I think I'm gonna choose priest. All right, we're going with priest. Enter. Ooh, ethereal. Okay, we gotta get rid of 4 people this time. Oh, this is not a fair fight. All these are ranged units, man. Well, most of them. We gotta defend it for 8 turns. Okay. So already I can tell you. We're gonna want physicals on the top side. Here. We just gotta keep her alive, right? All these guys are melee as well. So we could go... How much defense do you have? You have a lot of defense. So this is our mostly magic and physical route. Then this is another physical route that we should consider sending someone down. You have healing, right? You can heal? Or is it you who can heal? I think you're the one who can heal. And then we want you to go down. in all honesty, I would probably swap Corvin. Benji has the solid defense that we're gonna need on the top side, so we might actually take Benji. Then we want you on top. Yeah. Alright, and then it's good luck from there. Alright. See, that shouldn't matter too much. As long as we can keep them busy. Okay, yeah, we'll just go with this. Then we want CIA to come here.
You dropped
Disarm.
something?
Cool. Okay. Alright, now then the top is going to be a little tricky. We can come here. And then the goal is just to bait for a bit.
Come then, test your resolve.
Like, yeah, we have a 45% chance of just critting. Like, in all honesty, all we want to do is just stall. Keep him from moving forward.
I'm here.
The desert sun burns!
Cool. So that's some XP down there.
Can do.
This should be fun. Chop chop!
There we go. Benji can now make it all the way. And all we need Benji to do is just tank. That's all he needs to do. All he needs to be is a...
Please clap.
Excellent. Congratulations, you did what you needed to. Alright. Marin also just needs to tank. She can attack if she wants to, but I'm not going to have her attack. She just needs to stop.
Can do.
Okay. Now this bottom row is interesting. We have defense to take on the archers on both of them. I think we'll send Arma down. Arma's supposed to be really good, right? Why is he doing like nothing? He could tank very good though. Does he have good defense? No, he doesn't. That's not working out for her either. Let's see. Man, I guess these units just really are tanky. Alright, Sophia couldn't land a hit. So what we're gonna come and do... None of that matters, but this does. Yeah.
Am I needed?
We're just going to have you...
I'd be honored.
Ugh. Yeah, you just come here and wait. It's actually not worth it.
I'm on it.
It is actually not worth it to attack this bottom lane. This is horrible. Okay, heal. And then let's see if we can bait him by trying to attack Brooke. A little bit to be expected. Wow.
I will not yield!
They really came for him. They really came for my boy Irving. Oh, hi Topaz. I don't know if you're good yet. If you are having trouble like catching up to a stream, just like close the stream and come back in, you should be caught up. Oh, if he's delayed, he's probably not going to hear that for the next 15 minutes.